absolutely love this man. When I went to visit Chicago with my kids, Dylan was on the court for 16 hours straight playing big ball, and he let Dylan sign the wall and gave him all kinds of like kudos for that. So very memorable time for us. But I have actually known Don most of my life, so very cool. Very cool to go in with him at the same time. So my brother Vern here likes to say that he won the lottery when he was born here in the United States. And I have to say that I feel like I can relate that analogy to most of my life, like most parts of my life, because I don't know how I ever got so lucky. I won the lottery when I was born to this amazing, crazy family. My mom, who is really everyone's favorite Roberts, loved us each so individually that she made us all 8 feel like only children. Love you, Mom. And if you get a chance, though, to chat with my sister Susan here, she's actually the sweetest one of the siblings. She's the nicest one. So I encourage you to say hello to my sister, Susan. No offense to the rest of y'all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. But Allie and I came after 4 boys. And I have to say that my mom and dad never told us that we couldn't do something. And this might seem foreign to young people, but they never told us we couldn't do something just because we were girls, that we couldn't do what our brothers did. Back then, you know, girls heard that. And my dad even like put a towel over our heads so we could get through the locker room to get to the courts because you had to go through the men's locker room. So yeah, we never missed an opportunity. And so that was really cool. My dad introduced all of us to handball, and he was a really unique character, and he's been gone over 20 years now, but he would be so incredibly proud of this legacy that he started. I can't imagine how proud he is. You know the handball accomplishments of these 2, Allison and Vern, because they preceded me into the Hall of Fame, because you know they're way, way older than me. But my brothers Chris and Jack, who are here, they have really incredible records themselves. Chris was actually the first person to slam in the National Collegiate Open division, so he's pretty amazing, and he also now carries on helping out coaching at Lake Forest College, so thank you for that. And but they both have lots of titles in juniors, collegiate, and masters, and Jack boasts the National Open doubles title from 1980, is that right? Or 1982? Oh, 81, sorry. And it was over a massive draw that had many, many pros in it. So that was a great accomplishment. And our family of siblings, we hold over 125 national titles in our family of siblings. So it's very impressive, very proud of all of them. Yeah, really proud of all of them. I'm so honored to be a part of this family, part of this handball community, and being inducted tonight. I grew up cheering for them, for my dad, and I became a player myself as soon as I could hit to the front wall, even though I fell down. The family ball came out when I was 11 years old, so I think it was called like the Bob Kendler family ball in 1980, and that was when I played my first national juniors in San Antonio, and thank you, Mom, for saving me from that bus. That's a true story. I wasn't very good at losing, and I learned how, because I have a lot of losses. I really won the lottery when I became a part of this handball community. We know how hard this game is, and so when we meet another player, we have automatic mutual respect for each other. It takes a special person like you to keep coming back to this challenging game after trying to use your offhand, missing the same shot over and over and over again, bruising your hands, I've got one here, and hurting every muscle and joint you didn't even know you had. It's a brutal game. My dad used to say that that handball is the chess of this sport, and racquetball is the checkers. And I thought that was a really good analogy. He was right. I've met some of the greatest people through this sport and been blessed with a wonderful group of handball friends in every city I've ever lived in over the years. So thank you, because that includes many of you. Coach Dow, I'm sorry he couldn't be here tonight, but his many words of wisdom from Lake Forest College still echo in my head, even though I graduated nearly 35 years ago. He coached 5 of us siblings and 4 of our kids at Lake Forest College. Dylan just graduated. He is our family and we really love him. Handball gave me some of my closest longtime friends who have become more family. Beth Rowley, where are you? Beth Rowley, you are my sister. And we've had a lot of great adventures together. And I look around here now and I see people I've known and admired my entire life. For example, Dave Doman, Scotty Rosenthal. They went to college with my brothers and I absolutely adored them as a little girl. But there are so many others here tonight who I've known my whole life, like Don Quinlan, you're close to that. I know just so many of you. And there are a lot of people who couldn't be here today or who are no longer with us. I was reminded of a very special lady when I chose this red dress to wear tonight. Some of you might remember over 20 years ago when Chapman stood proudly at the podium in Portland when she hosted the Nationals. She was a beautiful person. I really won the lottery with my husband Danny, who was a fine player himself. He once kicked me off the court when I was just a punky kid, because it was his court, signed for the tournament. He also donated me before we started dating, when I first moved to Tucson. I'm not quite sure how that won me over, but after nearly 30 years of marriage, I'm really thankful that it didn't scare me away. He's not only supported and encouraged me in anything I ever wanted to do or tried to do, but he also believed in me, even when times were that I didn't believe in myself. So thank you for that. I thank you especially for these boys that we have, who you brought up to be these fine, good-hearted young men who also caught the handball bug and are now hooked. I won the lottery with you two boys. And Taylor, Dylan, we are so very proud of you. Your lives have many great days on the horizon, and I'm excited to see them unfold. And I'm excited also to be your biggest fan, always. I've had some good wins, and luck is surely involved. It's bound to happen when you play this long. I also have a mega ton of losses. But I always kept working at it, kept fighting, and I'm still plugging away. I'm really too young to be up here, apparently, because of what you said. And the most special wins were those with my sister as my partner, and of course the national final where we played against each other. I remember when the realization hit that it was down to just the two of us after many hard-fought tiebreakers over Anna, Lisa, Megan, and Yvonne just to get there. We were overcome with emotion, and you may have, if you were there, you may have seen us hugging and crying for a while. I believe, I was 7th and she was AC, so it wasn't expected. We had a lot of mixed feelings in the finals. Obviously, it's not easy, right? It's hard enough to play against your sibling, but in the finals of a national title that's so coveted that we both wanted so badly, if we could, we would have cheered for each other. My mom said she was really tired when we got there because she had tried so hard to get our balls up to the front wall with her shoulders while she was watching us play, but she could relax in the finals. So I had a lot of battles with Anna Kristoff from the time we were in the juniors and collegiates, and heated contests with more greats over the years like Lisa Gilmore, Priscilla Schmitt, Tracy Davis, and Megan Mihalos. In recent years, well into my 50s, I've been carried to titles by Danielle Daskalakis and Michaela Esser. Thank you, Michaela. And thank you, I really honored, I'm very humbled to join all of these amazing players here in the Hall of Fame. Thank you to the USHA staff, Matt and Sam, the Hall of Fame committee, the USHA board, Leanne Martin, thank you for your nomination, another person I've known most of my life. And big hearts out to you. And Allie, thank you for making the record spreadsheets, and Vern for helping with the research of more than 45 years of playing in USHA events. And thank you both for helping with the photos, and my nephew Vincent, who put together the video clips, and all the members who support this wonderful USHA organization. Thank you, Don Quinlan, for your dedication and huge contribution to perpetuating the greatest sport ever. We can't all accomplish what Don has done. There's no way. I mean, I try. I teach my kids at my school where I teach at a Hebrew academy in Ormond Beach, and we're only a mile from the court, so we go once a week for handball club, but it's tough. It's hard to keep kids coming back. But Don, I know, makes it so much fun. He's the one that taught me how to start infinity bounce. So that's fun. But fortunately, let's see. Oh, I wanted to say, so let's all make a commitment right now, right here, to try to get 1 or 2 more players hooked by next year. So, you know, like, if we could get just each of us gets 1 or 2 more people to come, we're gonna have a better event next year, hopefully, at the new center, and we'll see how that goes, but we all need to contribute to that as well. Fortunately for all of us, I can't remember many matches or tournament specifics. I mostly play to forget about life for a while. I smash a ball for exercise and therapy. And so to my friends and family, thank you for being here. And all of you fellow handball players, I love you all so much. And thank you for being my winning ticket and making me feel like the luckiest lady to ever live. May God bless you all, always. And may God bless handball forever.